Good morning. I am headed to the building where we're getting on the bus, and I'm tired. So much stuff that I'm carrying. Well, I felt I packed lightly. Oh well. Woke up and we're in Tennessee. 3.5 hours left. So it is 7:30. We just arrived and we're about to go to Applebee's to eat. But today was just a travel day. So see you guys later. Good morning. We are at breakfast and I got some Danishes to go. And I got a banana nut waffle, and orange juice. We just finished at the Birmingham Civil Rights National Monument Museum. I think that's the full name. But it just makes me think, like, what would I do if I was alive during that time? Like, if I was me being mixed. We are at Whataburger and never been here. I got a salad and I got some fries and I got ketchup. They have like spicy ketchup too, but yeah, so we're just stopping here to eat. Just left the Civil Rights Memorial Center and we walked to the church, but the church was closed. The Dexter something church. I'll put the title below. And then we walked to the not courthouse, but I'll put the word on the screen. We just walked to it because we saw a bunch of people over there, and turns out they were doing a stand for people in like the prison system. And so we just were over there, saw, and then they started walking down to the church, and the building is where, like, if you've seen the Selma movie, at the end, that's where they ended their march from Selma to Montgomery, at that court building, government building. But it's really interesting to see and witness, and like to witness something we didn't know was happening. The church is right there. This memorial, Civil Rights Memorial, it combines the old and current movements. So it doesn't just talk about African Americans, but it talks about handicap and women and a lot of different things. So we are in Montgomery. We're at our hotel. It is pretty early. It's 5:23. So we just have time to chill. We're not gonna have dinner until 7. Yeah, earlier today, the first memorial that we went to, that was the first of the trip, but it covered a lot, and that one was very emotional. And I felt like whenever I go through memorials or museums, especially ones that have to do with just unfair history, I guess. Like, I like to go through it, like, by myself. I don't want to, like, talk to other people because I want to be able to read things. I want to see things. I want to take as much time as I want, and I want to be able to process it. Because I feel like if people are talking to me, I'm not paying as much attention to it. So, yes, the first memorial museum in Birmingham, that one was, it was a lot. It covered a lot. And it just showed you so much. And then seeing the church, and that was the church that got bombed and little girls died. And seeing pictures of what the area looked like, where it was like houses, like it was a community surrounding the church. And now it's not houses. There's a park, there's the museum across from the church. And I mean, it's not the same. And I mean, of course, things are gonna change, but I definitely want to go back there because I feel like going with a group, like, you're on a time schedule, especially because we are now in Montgomery, Alabama. I want to go back and, like, be by myself or just with people where I know we can take, like, as much time to go through and read every single thing and look at everything and sit with it and just feel all of it. But I definitely, and I said it a little bit earlier, just thinking, what, like, how would I be a part of the movement, or would I even be a part of the movement if I was alive during that time? Because the pain that African Americans suffered is disgusting. The things they endured, the amount of times their lives are cut short is disgusting. Like, that's the only word I can think of right now. But I think it's important to go. There's multiple other schools in Birmingham that were visiting. There was high schools, there were other universities that were visiting. I met a girl, she was from Virginia, that's for sure, she goes to school. So, like, people are coming, like, for spring break and doing civil rights tours, and it's not just Black people. Like, it was a large mix of people, and it's a beautiful thing to see. And I hope that Olivet's group will continue to grow. This is the first year, and so I hope we continue to grow from the 9 people that's the faculty and students to more, because they were on, like, big buses having, like, a group of 40, and I just think everyone should witness it, because if you live in America, it's your history. No matter if you feel it so far away, it really wasn't. Like, your grandparents most likely lived through it, and if they have nothing to say on it, then they went. It's just a lot, and I feel like it's good to talk to people and see, like, with your grandparents, if you have great grandparents still, be like, what were you doing? What were your thoughts? You don't have to agree with them. You just listen, and because they're your family. This last one was very current and up to date, and so it brought in what's his name? Floyd. What's the guy's name?
George Floyd?
George. George Floyd and so many other people that died in the Black Lives Matter movement. So that was nice to like tie it together to show us that everything is not fine and dandy, everything is not fixed. We did move forward. Like, we're able to vote, we're able to go to mixed schools with a bunch of different people, but there's still so much that needs to change, should change, and so much love that should be spread instead of hate. But that's all I got for now.